So let's talk about, what even is counseling if somebody has never been, right? What's counseling therapy? Why would I even do that? How could that be helpful? Especially from such a, if I've been a private person, I've kind of always managed okay with, my life and things, and I don't really like to talk to someone, have to tell them the whole story and whatnot. So what can be the benefits? Several benefits. Number one, it can be, a space just for you, where you have, ideally, no judgment. You can say anything. You can be free to, you don't have to feel conscious in any way about anyone else's feelings in terms of what you want to share. That is ideally how that situation, I would hope, go for a person. What else can it do? It can help you strategize. Strategize in terms of, because the thing that counselors are very, trained in doing are to pick out, I might be going through my life and I might not even be aware that something's bothering me or that I have an issue. It can be very common. And lots of humans, we're very good at kind of just going to the next thing, not having to deal with that, right? I'm totally fine. I'm letting things roll off our back. So counselors can be very astute at, what I was talking about, preventive maintenance, that being able to identify if there might be a struggle somewhere or a challenge potentially within, whether it's relationally or interpersonally, whatever it may be, and then helping to strategize ways to do that. Talking about difficult concepts, difficult decisions that you are going to have to face in the journey of ALS. How to, somebody living with ALS has children, can't imagine what that must be like emotionally, right? Knowing that there's going to be parts of their lives that you're not going to see, right? All those things. So the grief around it, end of life decision making, right? How is it that I want to live out these years, right? So it can really be helpful and supportive in terms of, being able to give space at the home for living. And then in the counseling sessions, it's kind of like the classroom, right? You can vent, you can do whatever you need, you can learn strategies, and then you go back home and you practice. Now, granted, every ALS center doesn't have mental health support. It's not something that is covered by insurance in an ALS center. So how does one access that if they are open to it? Okay. So definitely through insurance. Insurances will pay for, typically have mental health support plans within the benefits. There are organizations that also offer, free mental health assistance. So, I would always encourage people to use their resources, whatever they can, whether it be at your ALS clinic, talking to your nurse there, talking to the physician, or the social worker, if there's a social worker at their clinic, so they can help you set up with resources, and make sure that every piece of your support network is provided for.